All right, all praises to Yahweh, Sham, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostle elders in New York, GMS, and salutations to y'all around the world is teaching the truth. My name is Maya Kaala Bungad, with Chicago branch of Great Millstone, and this is part 2, man. So this guy Garfield, man, he always run his damn mouth. I don't know what the hell he talking about, just like a woman. Matter of fact, he's shaped like a woman. Look how out of shape he is. But anyway, so this is what he said. I'm gonna play this I love playing this, man. Making a fool out of self. Anyway, here you go right here.
I have the same goddamn mindset at the end of the day, man. It's crazy.
Listen. This is what I'm going to address today. First of all, if you are someone that came over on the slave trade from West Africa, in the transatlantic slave trade,
right,
you cannot be a Hebrew or an Israelite. And I'm going to tell you why. Genetically, you can't be that.
All right. So you said somebody came on the Atlantic slave trade, they can't be a Hebrew Israelite or Israelite. All right, so that's false, man. Look into history, man. All right. Now here go right here, www.jewishvirtuallibrary.org, man. It says Nigeria, folks on the African state Nigeria. It says all right, so it says right here. It says, according to oral traditions, the Igbo have resided in Igbo land and region of modern-day Nigeria for over 1,500 years. Before that, tradition asserts that they were migrants from the ancient Israel. There exists a number of theories that explain from whom the Igbo are descendants and how they came to reside in Nigeria. One theory contends that the Igbo are descendants of a number of Jacob's sons. Within the Igbo, there exist 3 ethnic sub-identities. They are Bene Gad, Bene Zebulon, and Bene Manasseh. Basically, Gad, Zebulon, and Manasseh. It said the Igbo Bene Gad has said descendants from Gad, the 8th son of Jacob. The lineage traces itself through Gad's son, Eri, Ben Gad, and a number of Igbo clans claim this identity. They are the Slav, if I pronounce this wrong, Argaluri, Yuriliri, Oriliri, Inguwu, Iku, Abakni, Akuzu, Netiji, and Ibrahim. All right. If I pronounce anything wrong, just put in a comment how I pronounce it. All right. It says the Igbo of Bene Zebulon trace the answer to Jacob's 5th son. Zebulon traditions hold they are descendant of Zebulon named Zebulun. Mary OG, a descendant of the tribe of Judah. All right, so you go. They had a son, Ozublu ben Zebulun. Ozublu had 4 sons who said had settled in various located in what is now Nigeria. The resulting ethnic sub-identities are Neni, Igbima, Igutu, and Hojaji, Igbima. The Igbo of Bene Manasseh, I believe to be descendants from Manasseh. Manasseh, son of Jacob's 11th son, the Mechi, Ichi, Inui, Ichi, as to trace their lineage to Manasseh. All right, so here go these different groups in Nigeria. They saying they descended from these the 12 patriarchs of Israel. There's this other theory explaining how the Igbo Bene Israel are descendants of the ancient Israelites. One theory postulates that the Hebrews are descended from Levitical migrants. The theory contends that Levites left Judah in periods of destruction for the temples. The second temple they had said settled in Jabir, Tunisia. More likely theory say the Igbo Israel are descendants of clans of ancient Israelites, Israelis, all right, basically Israelites, all right, because Israel means descendants of modern state Israel. And Judeans that fled the Levant before, during the Assyrian and Babylonian sieges. The particular theory explains how the individual Igbo sub-ethnicity would have oral traditions that linked them to Pacific tribes. All right, but anyway, not all Northern Kingdom tribes left from the ships as mentioned in 1339 40 to come to America. To some stay behind, man. All right, it said according to the 9th century traveler Eldad bin Mahili, Adad the Danite, the Igbo Israel may descend of members of several lost tribes of Israel. He contended that the Jews of Africa came from Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, who had fled the land of Israel as not to participate in the civil war between Judah and Israel during the time that Jeroboam's succession reigned over the northern kingdom in 9022, 901 BC, or 93-1, 910 BC. Eldad contended that the Jews originally settled Havilah beyond Ethiopia. With them had a copy to not less the books of Esther, Lamentation. The Jews had no knowledge of the Mishnah of Babylon Talmud, but had devised their own Talmud tradition. All laws credit to Yehoshua ben Nun. All right, this is the one about Joshua, whoever received him from Moses. All right, well, his name correctly is basically it's Yahushua. All right, but not Yahushua. This Yahweh's son, but the one that was with Moses. All right, that Moses passed down the leadership. The watered down name is Joshua. But anyway, it said, just as there exists number of theories about from whom the Igbo are descendants, there are as many theories as how they came to reside in Nigeria. All right, but I'm gonna skip that. But I'm gonna go down to like right here. All right, so it said persecution and trade had been major influence factors how the Jews migrated through Africa during the periods of Islamic persecution. And for purpose of the trade, Jews moved from communities in Egypt, Ethiopia, Tunisia, Morocco to more remote regions of North and West Africa. The trade routes to West Africa may have been established early as a period which David ruled Israel. The term Tarshish found in Tarnat may refer to Ivory Coast. No, it's talking about Spain. All right, it said decline of Jewish communities of West Africa. All right, the Israelite community can be traced to arrival of Muslim invaders in the 14th and 15th century. North and West African Jews band with other local communities, Berber, Christian, and Greeks to ward off the invaders, but eventually succumbed. Many were forced to convert to Islam. I'm bringing this up in another video. I'm showing another video, man. Right, how people they even though they still kept their Israelite customs. All right, it says sold into slavery or simply massacred. All right, in the face of this persecution, written traditions such as Torah were lost. All right, Igbo ben Yisrael, having no written evidence of Jewish heritage, maintained a strong oral tradition practiced by many Jewish customs secret. That's why he found a lot of Israelite custom under Igbo, man. Records of these medieval Jew community found in Pt.2, Mali, Islamic library indicate the presence of Jewish from the region before the arrival of Islam in the 1300s CE. All right, so there you go, man. All right, so you can find these records, man. Garfield's a liar. All right, it said in modern day Nigeria, the Igbo business practice a number of customs of both Jewish traditions. Males are circumcised in the 8th day of life. Women are separated during their menstrual cycles. Crossbreed of plants and animals forbidden as in the consumption of non-kosher animals. Even young persons are celebrated. There have been resurgence of Jewish learning among the Igbo business. There are currently 26 Igbo, non-Igbo synagogues in Nigeria, and the Hebrew study had increased as well. Right, you got those fake Jews, Khazars over there, man. All right, bro, need to leave that alone. It says the Igbo continue to work and research to better trace their history so that many recognize Jews by Israel, wasting their time, therefore eligible for Israel's law to return. All right, so the key is right here, man. This right here. All right, I'm dealing with slavery, man. All right, so Garfield, he's a liar, man. All right, and I found something real interesting, man. Jews in Haiti. It says in 1492, the first Jew to ever set foot in Haiti was Louis de Torres, an interpreter for Christopher Columbus. After Haiti was taken over and colonized by the French in 1633, many Dutch Jews, who many were Moranos, all right, you know they was, all right, black men, so-called black men. All right, it said immigrated from Brazil in 1634, became employees of the French sugar plantation, further developed the trade. Right, because not all people came on here on slave ships. All right, but the first captives from Spain and Portugal were Moreno Jews. All right, Some came over here enslaved, some came over here free. All right, so it says Miranda Jews and the Moors. All right, was Garfield like to deny? All right, saying became employees of the French sugar plantations and further developed the trade. In 1683, the Jews were expelled from Haiti and all the French colonies due to Code Noir, the Black Code, which not only restricted the activity of free Negro but forbade the exercise of any religion other than Roman Catholicism. All right, so why would the Black Code affect them, man? Because they're Morenos, dark-skinned Jews. All right, black, so-called black, man. All right, so he wasn't no damn devils, man, or white people, man. But forbade the exercise of any religion of the Roman Catholicism, including provision that all slaves must be baptized, instructed in Roman Catholic religion, and in turn ordered all the Jews out of French colonies. However, despite Black Code, a limited number of Jews remain in French trading companies as leading officials, including foreign citizens, Dutch, Danish, English, and holders of special residence. These Jews specialize in agriculture plantation, and Portuguese Jews from Bordeaux, Banyane, settled mainly in southern part of Haiti, Jacquemin, Jeremy, Nagane, Les Canes, Pt.2, and Port-au-Prince, and the Jews from Caruca settled in the northern part of Haiti. However, in the mid-1700s, many Jews returned to Haiti and were later murdered or expelled during the slave road by Toussaint Louverture, Louverture. All right, sorry if I mispronounced. I pronouncing that a long time. All right, it says in 1804, many Jews arrived from the civil strife in Poland with invading Russia and Austria. All right, so there you go, man. It says, I'm going to skip down here. It says, recent archaeology had uncovered ancient synagogue crypt of Jews in the city of Yeremi. All right. The only found of island. All right, so Jeremy is located in Tavern, Pennsylvania, inhabited by many mixed race families of Jewish descent. Several Jewish temples have been found in port cities, just as Haitian and Jacquemin. All right. So there you go, man. All right. All right, so you get another history right here. All right. It said remnants of Jamaica's Jews hold full first. All right. So there you go, man. All right, so people, you're Jake in the middle. All right, so many, it might look different, man, because they force ball probably pop. Wasn't like you pop some of those fake Jews and shit, just you might women. The thing is, man, then some of the Ashkenazis came over here, the fake Jews, mixed in among them. But anyway, the point is, Jamaicans are Israelites, man. They have roots. They're Israelite roots. All right. It says right here. It says, soon enough, see the Jewish church itself, a white building, beautiful feast outlined against the blue sky. All doors are wide open, or maybe there are no doors. Here is important to let the breeze in. Inside white and black people, men and women pray, sing together. The floor is covered in a sand Safari tradition that goes back to the days in Egypt when the Spanish Jews had to hide their identity. The sand has changed every 10 years or so because it gets dirty and the wind blows it out, explained the synagogue rabbi David Stephen Cohen Hendricks, who admits he could read Hebrew, but he can't speak the language. I learned on the job somebody had to step up a community, he says, and how he became a rabbi. All right, so it says, this is Church Shalom Synagogue, serving the congregation that traces the Jewish root back to the first European American who came with Columbus the same year to Spain and spelled a Jew. It was on Columbus' second voyage in 1494. He landed in Jamaica. All right. So the Jews were the first family that came to Jamaica. Rabbi Hendricks said they came here with various voyages. They worked on ships. They were kicked out of Spain, Portugal, so they had to go to find someone else. All right. It says right here, It said Jamaican historian Richard Gray even goes far to say there are definitely Jews traveling on the ship of Columbus, that even Columbus himself may have been a converted Jew. Alright, he was a fake man, but alright. It said in any case he asserts that there were Jews living in Jamaica before there were Jews in the United States. It says the proof is North America older Jewish cemetery, which guys say was established in Jamaica in 1692, is cleaned up, declared heritage site a few years ago, according to guide. While there are currently no Jewish heritage in Jamaica, there is some talk about organizing giving the Jewish Jamaicans make important contributions to the island. All right, so you can read that yourself about the island. We'll go down here. It says right here, it said Jamaicans with Jewish family names. It said in the 19th century, this Caribbean island had been several synagogues and Jewish communities, number more than 2,500 members. Now only 200 Jews left. Henry said over the century, the island Jewish population had been decimated by assimilation, immigration, and intermarriage. All right, really, they ain't been assimilated, man. No, they intermarried among the Israelites anyway, man. The Shante, Fonte, Ebo, all them, man. And just mixed up with other Jakes. It said nowadays the church, Shalom Synagogue often attracts curious non-Jews, even groups of Catholic schoolgirls on school trips. Yet the island Jewish heritage mysteriously survives in the family names of the black-skinned inhabitant, Hendricks adds. This leads to believe the Jamaican names like Levy, Cohen, Da Costa, De Souza, even his own name, Hendricks, must have some Jewish heritage, even if they don't know about it, right? Because they start practicing all the customs, man. Same thing happened here in America, man. The Carolinas, a lot of Jakes, their forefathers were these Morano Jews. They came to America, they start practicing the customs, man. You know, he suspects that some Jamaican with Jewish name may be offspring of the extramarital lines in Jamaica. He explained the custom to give the father's family name to the child, even the parents, if not married. Quite a few Jamaicans had Jewish last names. Someone named is Levy. When they are really black, how did they get their name? Hey, what the hell the fuck you talking about, man? All right, their ancestor was already black, man. There's our ancestor already so-called black, dark skin, man. All right, say Hendricks. Some do know. I met a number of people who said my grandfather was a Jewish white man. Bullshit. All right, so all right, so let me see. All right, so there you go, man. You can't deny the history, Garfield, man. All right, you know. Let me get a scripture out. Alright, I'm gonna go to another. And see by him speaking out, he really think he helping his case, but you're not, man. Alright, you basically helping us spread this truth, man. People gonna look into this, man. All right, I'm try to find an early article or more stuff in it. You know, they all just read, man, but y'all get the point. If I find an article, I'll try to bring it up again. Get this camera focused. Hold on. All right, it said Luke chapter 21, verse 10 said, "For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all your adversaries," which is Garfield, or Sonnet, all of them, man. Vocab Malone, James White, Sister Sherry. It said, "For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all your adversaries should not be able to gainsay nor resist." All right. All right, so they can't come up against the truth, man. All right, the truth is going to stand, man. All right. And that thing you could do, Garfield the cat. You need to back up. You know, leave that lasagna alone, brother. You know, kind of chubby around the waist. All right, so this is it. Shalom.